me.
I dress for the occasion,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
I dress
So-
like a lumberjack.
Absolutely. Nonetheless, I'm Uncle Beast. My boy Josh.
JoshC. Follow me on Twitter, guys. If you like Super Turbo, I only post Super Turbo.
Yes.
There's no weird politics. There's no, like, Ecamm girls or whatever that I'm posting. It's all Super Turbo. OG_09er on Twitter.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Follow me if you like Super Turbo. If you don't like Super Turbo, don't follow me.
Now, if you like video games and everything else in between, and, of course, custom fight stick builds, retro games, and if you want to get your PC optimized to get zero input latency on your display and your controller, you guys can follow me at Beast1x5, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Blue Sky, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. And for now, I'm going to go treat myself to an adult beverage and some food. Take care now. Bye-bye then. And I'll see you fabulous savages in the next
Wow,
one.
Ace Ventura references.
You already know what time
Oh
it
my
is. Yes,
gosh.
sir.
We're back to 1994.
Absolutely. Shout out to Jim Carrey. I love that dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get some food and let's get some drinks in. Yeah? Hold on, Hicks. Talk to him, baby.
Oh, man. Okay.
You know, Anthony, I was very critical of some of your play.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk about that.
Oh, do tell, please. Thank you, sir.
You know, I thought you were playing for clips, kind of, and trying to get some exciting moments when you should have just been doing crouching forward lariat and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you need to simplify your game. Not that you didn't play amazing, of course you did, but I think you were being too ambitious.
So, let me tell you something. One, you're absolutely 100% right. I was playing, not like I was playing for clips. I was like, yeah, I just wanted to add a dramatic effect because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really thinking about like the tournament of itself, you know. I was just having some fun. I was just really trying out some experiments, and you know, some worked, some didn't. You know, trial and error. But you're absolutely right though. Like if I would have taken it seriously, I would have totally.
I think you need to focus on winning the round.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's make this an impromptu interview here. There's so many things about this event that is interesting.
Okay.
The most interesting thing to me is your bracket. Let's talk about your first round matchup with Zoolander.
Yeah.
What's going on with the seeding in this tournament? Why are you the 22nd seed?
So I chose to be last.
Okay.
So I did say put me last. Okay. Only because I like the reason why is I love testing myself. That's basically what it is. Okay. So I really, you know how people say Geef players are masochists? Masochist? I am, right?
You are sadomasochist.
So I was completely fine.
So your first match was against DJ.
Yes.
And then your next match was against Cammy, which is also a terrible matchup, atrocious. So 2 back-to-back atrocious matchups.
Yeah.
And then your third match was an atrocious matchup, which is Guile.
Yeah.
Followed by
another
Guile again.
Yeah. I know.
And then then DJ.
Yeah.
Boxer.
Yeah.
And Chun-Li.
Yeah.
So you did not have an advantage. It was 3-7 or worse the entire tournament for you.
Oh yeah, I know.
What is it like? How do you prepare to succeed in a tournament knowing that you are going to be at such a huge disadvantage?
So it's funny. I was talking with Mars about this before, Mars Gotti, and I think one of the valuable lessons that he told me about tournament is never have really too much expectations and just have some fun. I kind of play like a lot of times of having a lot of experience in the matchups and having fun. I just kind of like having hand in hand, so in a way that I don't have to like kind of really think about how bad the matchup is, because I know how bad it is, but honestly, I really don't care. I'm just going to just play it out to my heart content.
Do you feel like the expectations benefit you because you're always the underdog? Is that any kind of benefit, or is it totally irrelevant?
It's kind of irrelevant, really. Yeah. I mean, my expectations is really, as a Geef main, is like in tournaments, I'm like going like at mostly like 2-2, maybe 3-2 if I get lucky. But you know, I mean, to be honest, I was just like, I don't really think about statistics in a way. I just play about, hey, I'm gonna go play my game, see what I can do. If I win, all right, cool, we good. If I lose, you know what? I lost to the better player. It is what it is.
I have another question. We got to ask you about the neutral, and then I'm going to let you make your speech. But one more question. So this kept happening during the games. And I agree with Chat that some of these neutral jumps were to bait super, like from Chun-Li, so you can jump over the super.
Yeah.
But there were times when you were getting 360, and then instead of green hand, you were getting neutral jump. That's a mistake.
It is a mistake.
Yeah.
That was a clear mistake. There's no excuses about that one.
You have to get green hand.
Yeah, I had to get green hand, but at the time I just got neutral jump. But I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just like, in a way, it sort of worked out because if I would have got accidental green hand, I would have got punished. So I got lucky, in a way.
All right, so I'm going to open the floor to you. Second place. I think this was the strongest tournament lineup all year long.
Oh,
so
yeah,
second
sure.
place with Zangief is an incredible achievement. I think you're like New Jersey Stomach Momio. So why don't you go ahead? You have the floor and make your speech.
Oh man, hey, first of all, shout out to everybody who's watching this in the first place, right? Another year, another cookout. You know, it's always a pleasure to have everybody here. I appreciate the compliment, I really do. I really do, man. Hey, I consider myself like the people's champ, even though that title belongs to Mars Gotti, but I kind of feel like I am in a way. I always say about myself as a player, as a tournament player, you know, I say, you know, without you guys, this was no me. So in a way, I really owe you guys thanks. I mean, it honestly started with you when I met you years ago on GGPO. And then afterwards, you know,
he's being very generous.
This
is your speech. Don't talk about me.
I understand, but
he's very generous.
It's a thanks to everybody. You know, it started with you, and then afterwards, it started with this guy afterwards too, with Kyle. You know, this guy kind of busted my balls about Geef and all that stuff. And then, you know, about me, it's like I tend to like try to do the impossible, the possible, and I really try hard. And I think it's fun as hell. I like making people sweat, even though it's a really bad matchup for me.
They were sweating for sure. When you're walking forward, every round you're walking forward.
I know, man.
There's no going backwards.
I know, it really isn't. And honestly, I tell people, like, hey, I tend to play a very strict regimen in terms of if I know my mistakes, I'm not gonna do it again. And I know for a fact afterwards, I always treat my opponents with the same respect that they always give me. And even though they don't even, and the crazy thing is they don't look down at me because I play Geef. So they know how I am. And honestly, like I said, I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Like getting second place. I mean, it was a feat. I honestly didn't think I was gonna get this far. I mean, this bracket was ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Like this was like you said, the strongest bracket I've Rumble Cookout I ever had.
Speaking as a member of the ST community for a long time, I think everyone likes you so much because of the incredible growth that you've had as a Zangief main. Always, every year, always improving, your results getting better and better. This tournament was so strong, okay? People get the wrong idea, I think, about the state of Super Turbo in the United States. And I've seen a lot of comments, you know, I'm in different areas, I'm in different chats watching things. People talk about how weak East Coast is. I really don't think so. I mean, I think anyone who watched this tournament today, that would not be their impression of the state of play here on the East Coast. And there were a lot of players who could not make it, who are still very strong. Super V, notably, was absent. I think he would have been top 8. What do you think about that? Do you think East Coast still strong? Do we still stack up?
Oh, of course. I think personally, East Coast, I think is still strong. I think we're just bodied by life, but that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, everyone's getting older.
Everybody's getting older. Everybody like either have kids or have a job, like a 9 to 5 that really takes up their time, right? But I think overall, the skill level for the East Coast is still there. It's like I think it's still the highest. It's the highest it's ever been. Hell, we got even newcomers that's coming here.
Yeah, we got some young blood.
Yeah, it's like they're matching up in a way that it's like it's very impressive. So the way I see it, I'm like, you know, the East Coast ST scene is as strong as ever. I think it's as good as it gets. Or even it can be more. I think there's always room for improvement for everybody.
Totally.
It's just like I said, I think we're just bodied by life, but at the same time, that doesn't kind of stop us from like getting on the sticks and just play.
Yeah.
So the way I see it is like, I still think we're strong. I still think overall the U.S. is still have a really strong scene, but it's like I said, I think overall we can all agree in this chat that life has really kind of like, it really has its grip at this point, especially like how the uncertainty of everything that's going on at this point. I still think like we are all, this country is still strong. We still have a lot of amazing players that is around the States at this point. So the way I see it, I still think we as a country we still represent the best way we can. And that is we just go in and we just play.
Totally. Why don't we get, I'm really liking this energy.
Oh, let's write it down.
What do you think, Chad? Should we do player interview with Mr. Carabano? I think I have a lot of questions for him too. This tournament was very mysterious.
You take a break.
If chat doesn't want it though, we can just. Well, let's get Carabano up here and let's hear from the winner of the tournament.
Oh yeah,
I got some questions for Mr. Carabano. Gonna see if he's hiding some kind of macro machine in his pants. Ooh. Not a good joke. Not a good joke. That's okay. Mike B.
I had some. I was able to get some.
You get the Mac. Okay, yeah. All right. Get the headset. Well, let's interview you while we're waiting for Mr. Carabano. We're doing player interviews. We don't get to do this ever. We have a big tournament, and then the tournament ends, and everyone just leaves, and we don't ever get to hear from the players. But I think people want to hear from the players. What's the point of getting invested in the tournament if you can't learn to? So what I'm saying, you were just putting on your headphones, but I don't know if you heard me or not. But what I was saying is, we don't ever get to do this, do player interviews after the tournament. So how can people get invested in the scene if they don't know the players? So, all right, so what I wanted to ask you, Mike B., you came all the way from Texas. Thank you so much for coming. Always a pleasure to be here with you. What is your impression of the level of competition here today?
Oh, my God. The level of competition is top tier. It really is.
Yeah.
It's always been that way, since our scene started, maybe 8 years ago, thereabouts, right? We've been playing, catch up for the most part.
Yeah.
A lot of us have leveled up for the most part, and, we still got a long way to go.
Chad, I'm not hearing you in my. Yeah, he's not mic'd. What's going on? Where is Kyle? Come back, Kyle! All right, we're gonna get this mic fixed, guys. Do you know how to work this? Mike's mic is not working. Do you know how to fix this?
Yeah, it's because he's muted.
Hello. Oh, there
I
it
hear
is.
you now. I hear you now. Okay.
Oh my God, there it is.
I don't know how that happened. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, we're gonna interview you next, okay?
Yeah. It was Mike.
All right. If you have a problem, just scream, "Come back, Kyle!"
Yeah.
All right. So Mike, you were saying you were talking about that that Dallas has been playing catch up.
Yeah. I mean, we've been playing catch up for the most part for quite some time. What's up, True Mav, X Grand, Reno? What's up? Yeah. How y'all doing? All right.
Mike is unmiked. Unbelievable.
I know, right? Who would have thought?
And a DJ, no less.
I know, right? Yeah. They just can't hear my voice, Catch. But no, we've been playing, catch up for the most part for quite some time now, and a lot of us have leveled up that type of thing. So we definitely have good players coming out of Dallas now, and of course we have Houston still on the scene, and
Carabano, wait up.
Is it time?
Carabano.
Is it time to?
Yeah, we're gonna get Carabano on. I don't mean to
Yeah.
kick you off, Mike.
No, that's fine. Let's
we
get the winner
We're
on
gonna
here.
talk to Carabano. We're gonna hear what he has to say.
Yeah, but it's definitely been great to
Mr.
come up here and
Carabano!
play against all the high
we
level
got him.
competition.
We got him, guys.
So, is he coming? There he is. All right. See you guys later.
All right, thanks, Mike. All right, guys, we're going to hear from the tournament champion, singles champ.
Thank you.
All right, so Mike, we're doing some player interviews, kind of impromptu, but I feel like this is something that never happens after a tournament. We never hear from the players.
Yeah.
The commentators just say thanks for watching, and then everyone walks away.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like football where I have like massive head injury and then you interview immediately afterwards. You know?
Right.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah. So I have a lot of questions for you about this tournament.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, let's take a look at what your bracket looked like.
I got really lucky with the bracket, let's be honest.
I don't think it was luck at all. Let's find you. Where are you? Caravano. Caravano. Okay. So, all right, first round, we don't have to talk about that. But, no disrespect to that person, but, you're expected to win your first round match.
Yeah.
MPG, Hadoken, Mega Man, Tech Monkey, Mega Man again. Very difficult bracket for you. Who are you most concerned about playing?
Well, I was most concerned about playing the person I didn't have to play with zombie damage.
Yeah, true.
Because, and especially here, it takes me like a few hours to get used to the stick. Literally, I'm telling people, go to the play-by-play. I'm like throwing fierces for no reason. You make a mistake like that against zombie, the round's over. So
yeah, he will punt. Yeah, he is very consistent, and his explosive offense makes it very difficult to play against him. So, yeah, true. You did not have to play against zombie damage today.
That's huge. That's huge.
You were able to beat Anthony when Mars couldn't. What is different about your guile that helps you have success against Engie?
It's just not. You don't really have to do anything. Like once you start trying to do
Mars
stuff,
was doing too much.
He was just doing too much. It's like, for what? Like, you keep that distance. I used to like throw booms when he could do that weird backhand thing and be close to me and then SPD me, and I'm like, I'll just not. How about I just don't throw the boom? How about I just take a step forward, take it really slow? Because I did want to win, so I'm like, I'll be a little on the cheesier side of just like, he really can't do anything, so I'll just not do anything also, and he'll just come to me. So I'll just wait. He's going to come to me. It's going to be fine.
True.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now? I remember back when I won Summer Jam to qualify for TOL 3.
Yeah.
After the tournament is over and you've won, it is a surreal moment. It is just pure elation. How are you feeling right now? I feel like this is a huge win for you.
Well, it's because I'm balancing between, the true feeling, I'm so hyped, it's unbelievable, but I got to try to do the fake humble thing.
Sure.
So
you don't have to be humble.
I'm in fake humble mode right now.
Well,
yeah.
He's going to be humble, but I will brag for him. Mr. Carabano, you've improved so much. With this win, yeah, Damn Dies in the chat congratulating you.
Thank you so much.
I think you are now a top 3 player in the United States. I don't know exactly how it shakes out just because everyone is separated by so much distance, right? So it's hard to know exactly who's top. But I think you are absolutely one of the premier players in the United States with this win.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You have worked so hard as Guile, playing a mid-tier character. You didn't need Claw, you didn't need Boxer. You were able to do it with the Shinzui. Everyone is going to be very, because Shinzui Guile won.
You'll be less impressed when you see my hours on Fight King.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, oh, okay, so
you put in the work.
When they told me 10,000 hours, I took it literally. I was
Yeah.
like, I'll fucking play 10,000 hours.
You have to put in the work. You can't just pick a top tier and win. Even if you play one of the top tiers, you have to practice.
It's a little cheesy, but we joke around comparing chess and Street Fighter.
Right.
And at the level we're at, like in chess at the lower level, if you're
I want to talk about chess. Do you play?
Yeah, of course. So
Okay.
if anyone who's like, to me, at 1,300 and below,
Okay.
they're going to make the mistake first. To be honest, we're at the level.
1,300 can't even play.
1,300.
They can't even really play the game. They don't know what they're doing.
No, I'm saying you don't have to do anything.
Right.
You just don't have to do anything.
Just develop your pieces.
Yeah, I literally don't have to do anything. So to be honest, we're at a lower level worldwide.
Yeah.
So when you watch the worldwide, I'm like, oh wow. So they're just going to make the mistake first. So then I don't actually have to do anything. They're going to expose because we're at a lower level.
That tends to be Guile's game plan, right, is to throw fireballs and wait for the opponent to get impatient and then punish opponents. So I do think that's a huge part of Guile's game plan. Good question from the chat. Do you plan on going to Japan?
I would love to go to Japan. Yeah, the only thing is currently there's a system, it's called capitalism. So they make me pay to go there.
True.
So that's the only thing stopping me is that there's this the money.
Do you see that in your future? Is it something that you're looking forward towards, saving up for?
The only thing more embarrassing than how much I play Fightcade is how much Street Fighter I watch on YouTube, and it's always Japanese players, and the way they play is just so cool. You know what I mean? It's just so fun to watch. You got to go. You got to go there. I just want to like beat a Japanese boxer, and then I'll feel better. You know what I mean?
You want to play against Superstar? We can get that set
Yeah,
up.
I'm like, you know what? I just want to play a solid Japanese boxer.
Or MB.
Try to win a match. I don't know if I can, but that would be the trip would be worth it.
Yeah,
you know?
that would be
worth it
fun. You
regardless,
versus
but
Superstar, that'd be quite a match.
Let's do it. I'll fly out there, yeah.
So when you are studying on YouTube, what guiles are you watching? Kotaka Shoten?
Yeah, Kotaka always. You know, they have the old ones. You have some Mute Guile, and you have some old school ones you can watch, but it's mainly Kotaka, you know. Golkar, you can get some clips, but I've seen so many of his clips, like you've gone through them already. So at least the Kotaka has new ones. Golkar's new one was, and he did that tournament. It's like a British one this year and last year. They do it. It's called like a bar. I forgot the name of it, but it's.
What would your ideal Japan trip look like? How long would you stay? Where would you go? You're going to Tokyo? You're going to Nagoya, Osaka? Going to YY? YY's out of the way. I'm pretty sure Makiri said.
I just figured I just want to play Street Fighter until I fall asleep.
Yeah.
So whatever's the best place to play Street Fighter
Play
until
all night.
you feel a little sick, that's where I want to go. Yeah. I would love to go. Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list.
Yeah, I would love to see you in Japan playing against the killers over there. All right, Chad, any more questions for Mr. Carabano? I'm trying to think.
Did Reno just write you're going to elect a socialist soon, right?
We're going to try to keep off politics.
Jesus, Reno.
Yeah. I think he's talking about for mayor.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Sorry.
We're not going to talk about politics, but anything else besides politics?
Street Fighter is really fun.
Yeah.
It's just a good time. You
Yeah,
know,
totally.
I think if I would have lost, I'd be upset, but I still would have had a good time. So
Yeah.
that's what's important. That's why Fightcade, I lose and I'm pissed. But here, if I lose, it's like, all right, it's still a good time. You know, you're like, all right, well, I made a mistake and I lost.
Totally, and there's no shame. I mean, we're talking about losing. You won the tournament, but you know, losing at this tournament. I mean, you can't feel too annoyed. Everyone's so good here.
It was I really enjoyed. Like I was saying outside, the highlight reel alone. I mean, even if like Mega Man grabbing me through the boom was just like, it was a good moment. You know.
Reno's asking. The proportion of 5K to offline, what does that look like?
It's probably 97 to 3%.
Wow.
You know, I only play offline here, so it's once a year, and I play an hour on Fightcade every day.
Yeah. Why don't you remind the viewers about V-Spot? Tell us about V-Spot and how everything got started over there.
V-Spot, it's the restaurant my brother Alexis and I, we opened in 2006. It's Latin, vegan food, and
You played a lot of casuals over there. At the early stages.
Yeah, there and then, Lionplex had when he brought the cabs over there, those Japanese cabs, that was dope. We played a lot. We had a little crew. We started at Barcade, and then we liked it so much, it was like 30 of us. Don just bought an arcade, and then he would put together, Lionplex put all these arcades together. Every Friday night we would play. So I would play once a week. Yeah, but that was years ago now, dude. That was pre-pandemic.
That got you started, though.
Yeah, that got me started.
Yeah, the pandemic ruined all of that.
Yeah, that was all pre-pandemic. So the pandemic, we never did
quite
it again,
recovered.
We never recovered, yeah.
I think the whole offline scene didn't quite recover after the pandemic.
Yeah. It's weird. I do think Fightcade's getting a little worse. So
it's
if anyone
amazing
agrees
how we're
with
all
me,
kind of back to normal. I mean, people don't even think about COVID anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I sure don't. So it's amazing how things have changed.
yeah.
So Reno's giving you the Stephen Colbert question. HDR. I'll try to deliver it like Colbert would.
Okay.
HDR. Great game or greatest game?
I just think it's the greatest game. Is that wrong? I don't know anything, but if you asked me if I like whatever pizza or something, I'm gonna say pizza tastes good. So you're asking me, and I think it's the greatest game. And I tell people.
What's so great about HDR? I liked it, but
Wait.
it came out at a very formative time for me as a fighting game player.
Then wait, I'm stupid. I don't know what that means. HDR.
What?
I don't know what HDR means.
HDR? HD remix?
No, I don't know. What that means.
Wait, so your answer, what were you responding to? You don't know what
Oh, I
HDR means?
skipped HDR. I just read great game or greatest
So
game.
you were responding to Super Turbo.
I was responding to Super Turbo.
All right, so HD remix, did you play it?
I only play Super Turbo. Every other game I want to be
No
like.
HD remix.
put
Guys,
in that-
if
you know that
you
thing with a lot
want
of
to win
fire, and
Mega
then you
Man
have the-
Barbecue, you have to play on Fightcade all day long. Don't touch HDR.
Burn
Don't
it.
even know what it is.
Don't even know what it is. That's gross. Like I accidentally have clicked on a YouTube.
Wipe it from your mind.
I've clicked on a YouTube New Legacy link, and I literally got a new phone. I was like, this is insane. This is not a game.
I said HDR. He's thinking about his phone camera. Yeah, the HD resolution.
I love my
is
phone.
Great.
My phone is the greatest game, actually.
Guys, Use the neuralizer on yourself like Men in Black.
Yeah,
and
we all
forget
wasted
that
a couple
the game
minutes.
exists.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do
That's
it.
how you improve.
But if you think about it, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessing over just one thing. And if what am I going to play? I won't even play another character in the game. I won't pick another color of the character because I just want to. I'm actually kind of bad at the game if you think about it. So you got to keep getting better. When you think of Japan, like there's so much I don't know how to do. So like you stick to one and do it for years, and it's fun. And to think I'd even get better, that's exciting.
I think you would do very well in Japan. I do think that the analogy that I use for Japan is that we're like the EuroLeague in basketball, and they're the NBA. All right.
Yeah.
So like we're like the Spanish ACB league. I think that's the name of the league in Spain. Like they're very good, right? That league is very, very good, and some of those players go on to be in the NBA.
Yep.
But I think that you are like at Japan level. Maybe not Kotaka Shoten. All right. I'm here to hype you up, but all right, maybe not the best guy in the world like Kotaka Shoten, but you were right there with the Japanese players, in my opinion.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think
You
I
would
have a
do
lot to
much
learn,
better
but
there than you expect.
I'm excited. I hope it happens. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You got to be positive with these things. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be amazing. And I heard that it's a little bit easier to eat vegan there. So that used to be a thing.
Right.
So,
Well,
it used to be a struggle.
Is sushi vegan?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, there's don't set him up for failure. No, I don't think I am. I've been to Japan and I'm not the greatest player. I was able to do a lot better than I expected. So I really think some of our top players are excellent players like Mega Man, Mr. Carabano. They would really perform a lot better than they or some of the people in this chat might expect. Then you will get murder out there. You know what? We're worshiping Japan, and I understand that. Me too. But I think this is a little bit of exaggeration. Japan can be beaten. It's been demonstrated.
But it's also like, am I playing Street Fighter? Do people play chess to win? Is that why people play chess? I'm not sure why
I play
they
chess to win.
Well, you must lose like
What do you rate it?
ton.
All right, go ahead. On chess.com, where are you at right now?
It's bad. It's what I told you. I'm going to say the number I am. I said 1,300.
You're 1,300? All right, for me, 1,300 is not even playing the game yet. I play
What are
chess
you?
probably 6 hours a day.
Wow.
I range between like 1950 and 2050.
That's pretty
You
amazing.
got to play 6 hours
What's
a day.
your timing?
I mostly play 10 plus 0. But I played a lot of 5 plus 0. I
Just
don't
so you guys know,
I don't like
1950
increment.
is insane.
I like to move fast, and we're playing
1950
Disc Golf Mech Warrior now. Yeah,
I'm
Damien.
definitely not a 1950.
Damien and I have been playing a lot of
Street
Mech Warrior
Fighter.
5 Mercenaries.
But this is the thing, people. Well, for me, I won't speak for you. Street Fighter, of course, you always want to win. It's like I do stand-up comedy. If you do stand-up and you think you're funny, you're a dick. Okay. And if you go to Japan, like, I lost, and now you're sad. What are you? I quit Street Fighter because I lost in Japan.
No, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
Like,
I don't expect you to
just
sit
play.
here and say you
I'm
would
playing a
destroy
game.
Japan.
But I'm saying if I get destroyed, I'm gonna be sad. That'd be weird. I think that'd be weird.
I think you would do very
If
well.
I went to Japan and lost, and I'm like,
I really think you'd do very well.
well,
But
we'll find out.
Congratulations,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Carabano. This is an unbelievable performance. I can't say enough about you. You destroyed everybody. Incredible performance. Do you want to make a closing speech or however you want to do it? I'm
My
not sure.
closing speech is get a good bracket. Okay, you got to get a good bracket because that's how you win
It wasn't that
tournaments.
good. He had a tough bracket.
Get a
That was
good
tough
bracket, and then
It could have been worse, but it was a tough bracket.
I will say this: when you do something like this, and it's just like chess and shoot, you end up, if you want to get good, you're losing so much. It's a little bit demoralizing.
Yeah.
So I am really excited and hiding it about how fucking hyped I am about actually winning because, finally I fucking win a thing after all this time, and it's like it's hard. It's a hard fucking game, So and it takes so much focus. Like I play at work. I play at a comedy club. If I'm ever playing on Fight Kid, I'm at a comedy club in the green room, surrounded by comics. And they say one word, and I'm like, this game needs so much focus. It's like, it's almost too much focus.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah.
But I love it. So, fuck yeah, I'm down.
Mr. Carabano, thanks
I
again.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. You're the best, man. Thank
All
you.
right. All right, I'm going to sign off. We're going to get ready for teams. All right, we got more Super Turbo coming. I'm going to go grab some food if there's anything left. Peace, Drake.
That guy didn't have to go in on me like that, right? Gonna get murdered out.
This is ginger ale. Grab it.
Alright. Put this down, put this down. Both these mics are muted, so just...
Hold on.
No, they're muted. Oh, now they are. You know where it's one of me.
1 second. Testing. Nope, they're not muted.
No. Now, say